Hi everyone, and welcome back to yet another video, the South Florida tour, right?
Yes, South Florida.
South Florida tour. Our home for many years. We moved to Central Florida. This is Vicky's likes. She's Vicky, I'm the husband. And thank you all to the loyal subscribers and viewers. So this is our fourth place in 2 days that we're gonna cover.
Yes.
We thought we were gonna cover more, but you know, we start talking to people, and it's just you getting to the talks of plants and orchids and care, and you know what you thought it was gonna be an hour visit becomes 2-3 hours, but we love it.
Right.
And the last video we had a surprise, and on this video we have the same surprise, so it's not a surprise anymore. So let's go to this place, world famous, a very rich family history in the orchid community, and is the one and only R.F Orchids. And this place has always fascinated me because, as you can see, look at the entrance to this place, the forest, the landscaping. It's always been, and we haven't been here in many years, so yeah, but it's always like so beautiful. Guys, this place is awesome. But what's gonna make this day special, this video special, is again, we have Nelson from Nature Nel with us, and he's gonna be our tour guide. This is amazing, man. This is like a bonus. Thank you, Nelson. And
So you were telling me about, this is beautiful.
Michael, who's one of the owners of RF, he actually designs certain pots and then sends them to Thailand, overseas. They redo or they manufacture what he designs, and then they ship it back, and you get to buy them here. So usually, like, their pots and things like that, like if you point over there, the owls, you'll see things that are probably unique only here.
Yes. That's beautiful,
right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he personally designed those owls. I know he did this because he did.
I love this.
He confirmed this. I go, did you design this? He goes, yes, I did, and I shipped them back.
They're beautiful.
it reminds me of what Rosanna.
It looks exactly like what Roxana gave me.
Rosanna, thank you. I know you're watching Nelson and our channel. We thank you for it. But it looks like your design, or
So she makes it. She's onto something. She's
Good.
Nice.
Good.
She's onto something. Yeah, I took a picture of it. I was going to send it to her on Instagram because I was like, you know what, she needs to see it so she can get ideas, because she can go bigger.
Right.
So anyways, in case you guys didn't know, a lot of these pots, especially the terracotta ones that you see, the one with the leafing, Michael is very good at designing. Él puede diseñar muy bien en papel. And he sends his designs to Thailand, lo envía a Tailandia, and then they reproduce it or manufacture the pieces and send it back here, and then he sells them to the public. Lo reproducen en Tailandia, entonces aquí lo puede vender. So a lot of what you see could be just original from him, that he's designed, and you could only buy it here. Because that's something he never talks about, and I think it's such a great, you know, extra with his pot. Like the pots you see on the floor with the little holes, most of them are designed by him.
By the way, Nelson is also a YouTuber. He's got a big YouTube channel. It's Nature Nel.
I'm taking a break today to give you guys a tour. It's funny because Michael sees me. He goes, good, you're here. You can do the tour. And I'm like, what tour? He goes, you know I'm back there. And I'm like, I haven't been back there in a while.
I'm gonna mostly stay quiet because we're recording, and then I tend to joke too much.
But we are jokesters. We love to joke. Wow. So here's their personal aviaries and bird collections. both Robert and Michael are really, really into animals, exotic animals. And so part of the design that they created here, this place has been around since 1970. So it's a very historical location. And Robert Fuchs comes from a family of botanists. Los abuelos, los bisabuelos, y los padres, their parents, great-grandparents and parents were all botanists. So they used to come to Florida and hybridize orchids that were naturally here and create hybrids and really started part of the whole, not AOS, but the international shows like the Moats, R.F, and also I believe it was, who was the other one? There was a third one that were the veterans of orchid collecting. So this was an idea to create not just an orchid location, but sort of like a little paradise that people could come and enjoy. And so they started doing the tours of their own personal area, which is this area. And then you'll start seeing a lot of things that they planted here for many, many years. I hope that you guys understand, because I try to switch Spanish and English, but I'm not that good. Spanglish. I'll do Spanglish. If I recall correctly, we're going to be entering the paradise of their backyard, el paraíso de su patio. Van a ver un lago que tienen ahí como no es un lago, es como si fuera un pantano con un deck, y ellos tienen su propio cocodrilo que se llama Wally. This is RF's backyard. We're entering their backyard now. And they developed sort of like their own little oasis or paradise. And you're gonna see, if you turn around, you're gonna see the Rochesinii's in bloom. These are amazing. This is the only time that this will bloom of the year.
Really?
And they have a beautiful fragrance if you guys wanna go and smell it.
I just called.
It's a Rochesinii.
In the backyard.
Yeah, it smells really good. And that one, I believe, also has a fragrance. Now, it is past midday, so a lot of flowers lose their fragrance at a certain time in the day because the bugs aren't out pollinating, so they won't release their fragrance. But now it's still a good time to see. This is a special treat. Esta planta solamente florece en esta temporada, cuando empieza el frío. Y si se acerca, la florecilla tiene un olor exquisito. Let's say 3 to 4 inches down, you hit bedrock. So at the agricultural areas here, we have to put dirt in order to grow our plants.
Okay.
But in return, you never get floods because the water goes right through like a sponge. So here, if you want a pond, you basically make a hole, put a pump, and you have a pond. Yeah, you start pumping the water back in. And they rent this space out on the other side. They rent it for weddings or birthdays. Tienen muchos eventos. Ahora lo están arreglando para las Navidades.
Yo iba a preguntar,
Sí, aquí se puede rentar. No aquí porque esta es la parte privada. Ellos viven ahí. Esta es su casa. O sea que no es algo así. El lado de allá ellos lo crearon para hacer eventos. Ahora lo están decorando todo para las Navidades. Se los llenan y es bonito. Now here are some more of their parrots that they keep here.
Hello.
He says, how are you?
Hello.
I forgot the story about this orchid. There was something about this he told me. Besides the fact that it is the RF logo, but there was, I forgot who made it. I don't know if it was Michael who did this or, and then they have the bottom in the darker color because it keeps the pool warmer.
Okay.
If you make it a light blue, it reflects the heat back up. So this will absorb the heat.
So
Plus it looks pretty.
Nelson, a little bit about the family history, because I know they've been in business for
The
a
family
long,
history,
long
from what
time.
I know, is that they're Robert Fuchs, who owns this location. He is the great-grandson, I believe, or the grandson of botanists who started bringing orchids here and actually collecting orchids and hybridizing and putting it out there more to the public eye. Because back then, orchids really were for royal families and people were more engaged in that kind of world. It was very expensive too with people. So they kind of turned everything around together with other orchid veterans here in Florida, and then they started doing the shows. We have the international shows, the Redland shows, and people started getting more and more aware of the orchids, but they are the pioneers of this whole empire, which I think it's great that we have it right here in Florida.
Absolutely.
It's an attraction. You come and buy orchids, and
Thing
you
is that our
also have-
environment is perfect for orchids.
Yeah.
So when they would come here to experiment, you could just look. You can have them right on a tree,
Yeah.
and they grow wild. Those Rossivolas, Nodosas, and those Vandas are gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask la muchacha. Isn't it pretty? I mean, it's with the space that they had, they did a lot in this space.
Yeah. Oh, your shoe length is a little bit long enough. It's beautiful.
Over the water,
Oh,
which
nice.
is a little bit more into the water, so you could probably get walnut.
This is like, I don't know how to describe it.
Like paradise in your home.
Oh
This
my
is
God,
like-
man. This is like
Yeah.
so awesome. Look at the waterfall. Oh, different waterfalls.
Yeah. And there he is again.
Is this the bird nesting?
Yes,
friend?
bird nest.
Yeah. This is what Nelson was talking about at the beginning of the video. He doesn't know if he designed it, but nevertheless, it's beautiful. Very beautiful. The vanilla orchid.
Ahora en la temporada le salen unas flores media amarillosa blanca y hay una avispa que la pollinates. I don't know how to say pollinate in Spanish. Poliniza. Y entonces al polinizar le sale la semilla y la semilla es la vainilla. Pero la vainilla nunca nace si no tiene esa the bee.
So to make like a whole tub of ice cream,
polinizar.
they have
So the bee.
The bee pollinates it and then it creates a seed pod, and the seed pod is actually the vanilla.
So we are talking about the vanilla orchid here. This is a
the
huge specimen here.
And this is many, 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 many years old. They've had this.
Look at the size of the, I don't know what you want to call it, the vine.
The canes
Yeah.
are very thick. I would say this is probably over 20 years old. Because I came here 10 years ago and this was already filled, and he told me that it's been there for a long, long time. So I would say 20. They opened this place in 1970, and they started planting things as soon as they got here.
Okay.
And then we have a dendrobium there.
Actually, those are the anosmums.
Okay, yeah,
Dendrobium
that's
anosmums.
right, that's right. Yeah.
That smell great when they bloom. It blooms completely like a curtain of beautiful
Oh,
flowers.
really? This is amazing. Look at this.
Imagine waking up in the morning.
So guys, for the people that don't know, this is the coffee plant. And these are the coffee beans.
What a pretty color.
Yeah. And you can eat it.
Really?
You eat it and it's so good.
Virginia, don't touch and eat because you're always getting stuff from there and eat whatever you find. So I guess it has to be dark in order for it to be already ready.
Right.
So it starts this color, goes to
Well,
here.
I believe
No,
you gotta
no.
take it this, like this, and then you roast it. I
Right.
think that's what I
You
was
dry roast it, I
dry
think.
roasted, yeah. You have to get them when they're
Yeah.
still ripe.
In Cuba we used to eat it like this and it's delicious.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea that you could eat the coffee beans.
Yeah. I don't know if you can eat it, but we ate it.
You ate it.
Oh my God! Look at these vandas.
Look at that.
Yeah, the stained glass. Absolutely, absolutely.
And you see, you can't use Spanish moss. There's always this debate whether
I know.
No,
I
I'm
removed mine because I got 3 or 4 people saying no, you shouldn't do it.
this is RF.
Yeah,
They've been around forever. And
yeah,
they're
yeah,
still working. So
yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, it depends on the location you live in and how you're placing the moss. If you're overloading your plant with moss, then you're obviously going to get way too much humidity.
Yeah. It looks beautiful.
It
It's
looks
so
great. It's the way it
beautiful.
grows out of nature.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this stained glass window.
Right?
Oh my God. Wow.
I'm a fan of dwarf grass also. I love dwarf grass.
No, yo tengo una idea para crear increíble.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is the front of the house. And guys, we're gonna get to the orchids, okay? So, relax, enjoy, because we are gonna get to the orchids. These are ground orchids.
Y esto es una orquídea bella. Esto se llama Chambertia. De aquí le salen espigas cuando es de la temporada. Y son unas espigas.
These are chamborchias, and the spikes are very long and they come out and beautiful flowers. These are the vandas. The logo, the R.F logo is this vanda flower.
Oh, their logo is that panda.
Yeah.
There's orchids everywhere. On the trees, on the ground.
And ferns.
It's ferns, plants galore.
So I guess they're not quite ready. They're getting ready for Christmas decoration. But, as you can see, this is gonna be, when finished, it's gonna be so awesome.
Hi.
Hello, sir. Waiting you? This is a YouTube channel. You don't mind?
It's a what?
A YouTube channel.
Oh, great. No,
And
I'm from R.F Orchids. Let me give you a garden tour. Here's some beautiful pictures. Come on.
Nelson, we just did it with Nelson. You know Nelson from Nature Nel?
I just gave them the tour.
Oh, you did what's the garden?
I did the whole.
Yeah.
Michael goes, "Do you know?" I go, "Yeah, I know." It's
I
like,
wanted to do it.
you can do it.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on Christmas things for our different clients and different projects. This is one tree here, a 12-footer. Getting ready to do another 12-foot tree. And welcome to our orchids. How you doing today? You got something right here.
So, Robert, when are you guys going to be done today with all this?
We're going to actually start delivering these tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday. We have a water tree. We have actually 14 trees to deliver for the Ocean Reef Club.
Various questions that I like to know. I'm very inquisitive.
Right.
So, how long have you been here? Is this the first place that you've been at?
I grew up here. My grandparents settled here in 1920. My great-grandfather came to Homestead in 1912.
Okay.
And when each of his children got married, he gave them 10 acres. He bought 168 acres in this area for $4,200. But $4,200 in 1912 is a lot of money.
Right.
And then when each grandchild got married, when each of these children got married, he gave them 10 acres to homestead. And this is my grandparents' 10 acres. Been in the family for 103 years. It's gone through a lot of changes. In 1992, August the 24th at 4:30 in the morning, Hurricane Andrew came through. There wasn't one green thing left in this property. The only thing that survived was my home next door. Everything was completely gone. Then we just rebuilt it.
And you would think that not because of the types of trees that you had.
We tried to save. We
forever.
saved the mahogany trees. And we saved of course, the native banyans, but a lot of the trees fell over, and we tried to pull them back up, and a lot of them died. But then we replanted. But in South Florida, things grow so easy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're blessed with a lot of rain, and they do very well here in South Florida.
Well, it's an oasis. It's a
tropical oasis.
A tropical oasis. It's a secret garden. It's mind blowing and yet peaceful.
You know, it's a labor of love. If you love what you do in life, you're always going to be successful. And I was a school teacher for 15 years, taught at Homestead Junior High School, started the nursery at the same time. Michael came along, and Michael ran it while I worked on here on the weekends and get it going. And you know, it's a labor of love. It's a lot of work, but I love it.
Right.
Yes, and it's made us internationally known. We go anywhere in the world, everybody knows R.F Orchids. We won a lot of very big awards, and we've traveled the world together, and it's amazing. I'm blessed. I really am.
That you know that you love it, and that it's something that comes from your family, and that you continue
it's
to
my
love
family.
it.
That's right. It's my family's property. Yeah.
But the not the most important, but what is beautiful is that they share it. You know, not many people open their private.
We do share it.
Yeah.
You know, and we take people to our private garden to show them what they can too. Live in South Florida, can grow orchids in their garden.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of people inspired. A lot of people grow them. You know, Christian Louboutin, the shoe gentleman, was here, and he fell in love with it. And we did his shop, his first store, with all orchids. We just had to have them there.
Nice.
And we still have orchids in his shoe shop in Miami.
I thank you for letting us come into your garden, your private garden,
Sanctuary.
which is your backyard, and we met, your little pet.
Oh, the pet.
Wally.
Yes, your little pet.
Wally the 8.
Yes, and all those fish, I just couldn't believe it. They're big.
Cockatoos.
Yes.
Enormous.
Oh my gosh.
Been
Yeah.
here for a long
I
time.
was
That's a
wondering.
natural solution hole. That's a hole that's millions of years old.
Cool.
And my grandfather used to burn his garbage in there.
Really?
And then when I got the property over there in 1980, I cleaned out the hole and dug it 12 feet in the ground to give it fresh water all the time,
yes.
and turned it into a pond.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask, did you ever go swimming
You
there?
can
Oh yeah.
no problem.
Oh yeah.
And Wally will love you and
Oh really?
rub up against you.
Well, I'm a scaredy cat, but I'm a scaredy.
Maybe next time we come, we
That's
can,
right.
Maybe I'll just go like this and put my foot there.
We have a permit from the state of Florida to have an alligator, but if they get more than 4 feet long, we have to give them back. We have a deal with the alligator farmer in Florida City. If you haven't been to the alligator farm, it's an amazing place.
many years ago.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
Yes.
And this is the new one. The one we had before was wonderful. He got kind of big though, 5 and almost 6 foot long, but he was such a wonderful alligator. The problem was every afternoon he would crawl up on the swim pool area, and we'd take you to a garden tour, and he'd lay up there, and people come in and say, wow, that sculpture looks real.
So real,
I
right?
said, yeah, it's really real.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I want to thank you.
All the Floridians and people who can enjoy your place for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
That is not.
Well, they didn't tell you. You
It's
got to
not
buy a
very
plant.
common in South
You got to
Florida.
buy a plant. No, I'm just kidding.
It isn't very common. People charge for everything now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Payday, everybody
But we do it from the heart, and it's love to show what we do.
And I want to thank you, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was a pleasure meeting you too.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
You're more than welcome.
Thanks, sis. Thanks. As promised, guys, we got to the orchids. Finally. My pollinator.
Pollinator. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That white.
I love it.
That's
The
beautiful.
color?
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that color. And I love this color. I like that. And then there are the coconut.
Husk or not?
Yeah, the nut. And I would figure that it doesn't like deteriorate.
It will eventually. Oh, bulbophyllum.
I bought my bubble film Elizabeth.
Oh my
This is an
goodness.
Elizabeth Ann. It doesn't have a tag, but I do know that. And look at how gorgeous.
Wow. It's like tentacles.
Yeah. You showed it in the last video. It's beautiful.
They're beautiful. I call them the Halloween flowers. But they usually come out around October.
Oh, really?
Looks more phalanges.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
They're like in
What's
super
the
blue.
Shishinia?
Oh my
That's
God,
a
we
very-
have the hardest time pronouncing these names, man.
That smell.
And they smell good. The
Yeah.
sunset.
Yeah.
Bangkok sunset, I think you got.
It smells divine. Divine.
Bangkok sunset
divine.
honeybee.
And
They do smell really good.
this is that, you know that
I love the smell.
we used to have a plant that would only, not an orchid, but
smells so
another
good.
type of plant that it would only bloom at night, and it was like so sweet.
Pungent.
Yeah.
The sansevieria flower. It comes out of the snake plant.
And it, at night only.
At night only. And it has a very strong fragrance. What's ahead of you?
Hi.
Many a times I did that.
That's a beautiful. Look at the pinky part and the pinky.
Oh my
That's
God! Look at the size of that
This is
flower.
what you want to see in a flower. You want to
Yeah.
see flat petals. You don't want to see them too curled. Very even on both sides. If this was up like this a little bit more, it'd be perfect. But that's what
Maybe
I
it
look.
opened up recently. Maybe.
Could be.
What do we
so
have here?
beautiful.
So beautiful.
Diamond white.
So yeah, every time I look at an orchid flower, I try to make sure she's as open as possible because it shows the flower better. Oh.
It's so beautiful. I don't know what to say.
The orchids are doing the talking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's scratch and sniff and you can smell it.
Smell-o-vision.
I like to describe the color. Like, I know that this one's a little bit going away, but it's a faint,
On the way
faded
out.
antique rose.
Yeah.
And then you have the fuchsia with the yellow. It's, I don't know what color I kind of like gravitate to because I love
I
all
know.
colors.
I know.
I love all colors.
Oh wow.
That's a
Yeah.
Demidrobian.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I haven't
Amazing.
seen the reviews yet.
Amazing.
But
How did he do?
Oh.
Well, is he a keeper? Do
Oh.
we keep him or do we
Yes.
Of course.
feed him to Wally?
Oh my God.
No,
you know.
no.
He was dying
But-
to jump in and swim
Ah, sí,
with
quería
Wally.
meterse con Wally, ¿verdad?
When are you gonna do the hiring process?
And then,
Have a good time.
Oh my God, amazing.
beautiful back there.
Es otro mundo, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
Totally,
yeah,
totally.
It all came back as soon as I was there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, now I remember.
I knew it would.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they were entertained. They seemed to. I got a couple
You
of
just
laughs.
tell me anytime you want to come, you're welcome to
The historical part, I still need to brush
Poco
up.
Poco, I'll give you the book. You
I
can
have the
refresh
book. That's why I know so
Órale,
many
bueno,
historical.
oh, good.
That's why I spoke about, you know,
Excellent.
the grandparents. And, you know what I
Yeah.
forgot to talk about? That a lot of orchids that have the name Fuchs are named after his grandmother or his mom. That's something I did read in the book.
Oh, now we're talking about it. And introduce yourself. I'm sorry, we took the picture and
Hi guys, my name's Michael Coronado, VP of R.F Orchids in Homestead, Florida. Come see us.
Thank
Master
you.
design man. Very humble about it though.
unbelievable, unbelievable. This place has like transformed even for the better. Like,
Oh, gracias. Thank
oh
you.
my
It's a great
God.
place. I love it.
Oh my
And
God.
to be so
And hopefully it continues to transform.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Whose pottery is
I
this?
don't know, but these are really pretty.
They're my pottery.
So these are from your design too?
Yeah.
I love
Oh.
these. I love the color
It's always a
combination.
hit and miss sometimes.
No, and I like that you can hang them.
Sometimes when they fire them, they shrink.
Hey, straight.
So
Honey, I shrunk
instead
the
of 4
pots.
inches, it went to a 3. Instead of a 2, it went to a 1.5.
It's for minis.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
me.
It's a new Neo-Phoenicia pots.
Or you can use them for
Actually, they would make
They
great
would make great for
Yeah.
Neo-Phoenicia
They're
pots.
heavy.
No joke.
Wow.
They're heavy.
You see my coconut though?
Yeah.
Yes,
I love
yes.
that.
She
That
was
is
admiring
awesome.
that.
Great.
Yes.
That is really
Because I've used them before, but it never occurred to me to
No, it's
make
awesome.
holes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is that amazing?
Yes.
I'm going to have Louis climb our coconut tree for
Yes. Tarzan.
Yeah.
Dale.
How
Yeah.
long do you think that the
Years.
shell
Years.
will last?
Years.
Oh, okay.
Years. At
Good.
least 5 to 8 years.
There you go.
Yeah. Or
That-
maybe more depending, on the watering.
The nuts last longer than the husk.
Exactly.
Obviously.
The nuts
Yeah.
do last longer
Yeah.
than the
That's
husk.
a good idea.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's
Nature
exciting.
going with nature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Organic to organic.
Organic. Yeah.
Nature to organic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing's wasted.
Nothing is wasted.
Yeah. That's all good.
Yeah.
And we have Teresita here.
She's
Yet
contemplating this
thinking
one.
about another plant.
Well, I'm looking to see if the
next-
spike
the other
broke or if it's a
It
natural
broke and the flower
Oh.
is amazing. It's this one. It's this
spike.
one.
Yeah, it is. I know. That's what I was looking
Oh
at.
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Did I show the tag?
Almost like cattleya size.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
With some Madonna pots.
You should get another one and do that,
Right,
man.
the
That's,
Madonna.
yeah.
We got to keep it PG. Because I have a maxillary that outgrew the cone and literally busted the surround. Everything
wow.
just crumbled, so all the roots are sticking out. So, this may fit it.
Is it VICKY'S size?
They like to be kind. So.
They like to be tight. It's about that size. So yeah, pero lo rompió todo. I went in there today and I'm going, what happened to you? And the roots are pushing everything out. So I figured, okay. Like, what was it, Lucille Ball? Holding the Vegas thing down the stairs. These are amazing little babies.
This is Fowl City. And again, most of the orchid places have supplies. Look at the beautiful pots. Beautiful, beautiful pots. Again, guys, when you're in South Florida and if you are here and you've never been to this place, you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to come here.
Yes, it's an
And-
experience. All the places that we're filming, and when we say, "Oh, you have to come," it's not because you have to come. No, literally, you have to come.
Yeah.
We're saying it because one thing is looking at the video, another thing is it's physically being here and experiencing smelling, touching, looking, and just meeting the owners. It's
Yeah. So
it's an honor everywhere that we
oh
go
my
that
God.
we do meet them.
Yes.
And
So
just-
friendly, so
yes.
willing to share their family history, their background. But I was gonna say, if you're down here for the Tamiami Orchid Show in January, we're gonna be there, and you have to come down here. It's only
Yes.
20-25 minutes.
Dedicate maybe if you're gonna be here a day, if you're gonna be here maybe 2 days, I would say dedicate one day that you're gonna be at the show, and another day dedicate the day early to later on in the afternoon to go and experience the nurseries that they have here. And if you're here longer than 2 days, then you have more time to visit more. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many places that we haven't even gone to.
Right, right.
Because there's so much to see.
Yep. Speaking about seeing, we have to keep going. There is a lot more, guys. There is a lot more. Wow, look at this.
I know.
Look at this beauty. Wow.
And here, like we said before, you look down, you look up on the trees. There's plants everywhere.
Is there a tag here? Oh, is there a tag? Oh, okay.
Is it?
Tamiami Blues. I don't know.
This is the one that we have.
This is a mini dancing lady, I believe.
Is it similar to the one that we had in
We have the bigger flower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It started with vegetables.
And we haven't finished, guys. Yes, there is more. Nelson is lost in the jungle.
I'm stuck.
Oh my
Those are
God.
pretty. What are those?
I don't know, but they're beautiful.
That has to have the Lusonica, right?
It has Lusonica.
Right.
This has Lusonica.
Yeah, yeah.
Vanda
And
Sauda Nefesh.
Yeah.
It's a cross of Lusonica and
I
What
know
else?
it, it has to.
Coltana Fragrant.
Yeah.
Fragrance.
And Nelson is calling me. It must be something good.
Sun orchids. You want to see something cool?
I saw it yesterday at Banjang. I don't know if it's the same one.
Okay, this is what you do to orchids when you want to show them really nice, and it's acceptable.
There. Yes.
And so when you show them, they will always look very fresh. That's why I say that it's good to always try to get an orchid when when it's blooming, that the flower is as open as possible. Look at the difference now.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Is there a tag? Yeah.
That way, combination of this is really,
Absolutely. Yeah.
really important.
Yeah. That's so beautiful. I saw it at Banjang yesterday.
It's a beautiful bamboo.
Beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful?
Beautiful, huh? Oh, he's got gorgeous stuff.
Oh wow.
All these are already.
That is beautiful, man. Oh wow.
Wow, this piece is very big.
That is good. Oh, yeah.
Here's another area.
This is a beauty. Teresita, this goes with your shirt.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's calling your name.
No, not today. I can't carry anything else. I'm done.
And I had to put the light on because the sun is setting and it's kind of dark in here. So I'm sorry if the colors are distorted. It's one after the other, after the other, after the other. This is so amazing.
The one we got is a Green Stylist cartoon puppet.
Look at this beautiful. He's not an orchid, but he's just as beautiful. Is it a husky? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bonus guys. Bonus there. This is for a YouTube channel, so he's gonna be famous. This is such a beauty. Wow.
Smell these? These are also from the Philippines.
Oh.
Aerides Lawrencii. They smell like lemon.
Yeah. Yeah. And these are the gigantecs.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember which one we have. If it's this
Oh
color.
my God, look at him.
Yeah.
And look at that. And
Yeah.
look at this. Ooh, let me see. Ooh. Oh, that is so relaxing. I think a piece of something went in my mouth. Thank God I'm a vegetarian.
And show me the tag.
Oh, it is a Stylus gigantea
Yes,
alba,
yes.
and it's a species.
Yes.
Do we have this?
Yes. I don't remember what color. They're on spike now.
It smells sweet. It's like,
Yeah.
it smells sweet. I just can't say this. It's just sweet. And wow, you see this?
Is this like the one we got yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a beauty.
Yes. Yes, it is.
This is a beauty.
It is. It is. It is beautiful.
A little tiny plant comes out. I mean, a flower.
Eventually.
How eventually?
I
Years?
think it depends on the plant, but you'll probably have another 3 or 4 years. I think. I think. This place is a boutique. Even the fish tank, you know.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful.
I'm super excited to use it.
Everything super.
This is an arrangement they're doing for, she said, for someone.
It's a gift for
a
an orchid
gift.
collector.
Wow.
And I have one that's an Aries Hawaiiana. It looks similar to that, and they smell like lemon. Does it have?
Yeah.
And here is Nelson and Teresita again.
You caught me eating chocolate and buying orchids.
You know, we all say we don't need more orchids. We don't have the space. And here we go.
Yeah, I know. It caught me.
It's a disease.
And next is us. Alright guys, this video and this
Miami is like the largest international show. In Miami, I believe it's the largest in the United States. I don't want to say the world, but I think it is the largest in the United States. Yeah.
Very nice.
So
We're gonna
again,
have fun.
yep. And we'll see you again then. If we come down to Christmas, it's going to be a little tight, but you know, we're in touch. So thank you all, the whole world.
Yes.
One love. Remember, one love.
And let me
One
know where you're
love.
looking at viewing our channel. I love to know the country that you're watching us.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? To
I
find
love
out
it.
all the people that watch you. I love it.
love it.
I'm a culture buff, so I love to hear about everybody where they come from.
Yeah.
And they always put it from this and this and this. And it puts a smile on my face.
Yes. It's really nice. It's really nice. P.S.
Hey guys, it's not over until it's over, okay?
Right.
And it has to be over when Michael was here. And that's what I was doing, trying to find Michael. Here's Michael! Anyways, thank you so
Thank you for
much.
coming.
Yeah,
No,
thank
a
you for your
pleasure.
hospitality
No, pleasure.
and pardon my,
Tongue tied.
I can't find the words in Spanish or English, so it's like... But
He
anyway.
gets tongue tied and I get a job. I'll be here Tuesdays through Sundays. We don't open Mondays to give you the tour of the R.F Orchid surroundings.
Awesome. Guys, good to have you with us. Happy growing.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank
Bye guys.
Pleasure.
Good luck. Good luck. Now this is awesome. It's a beautiful, beautiful turnout. I had no idea.
And like Nelson says, keep it green.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Thank you.
That was fun.